Alright guys, hey, welcome back. So I changed my mind. I'm gonna go ahead and do a video on the starter. What we got here is our new starter. These I'm gonna take off right here because ours is a pull type, which I think are two M8, I wanna say M8 screw connectors. And these have the screw connectors on there, so we don't need the clip connector. Some have the pins, some have the clip, and some have the pole. This one has the pole connector, so we don't need these two prongs on there. But I'm gonna show you how to take this off. We got the mower off. I do have the battery connected. Technically, you're supposed to take not supposedly, you're supposed to take the negative or the positive off the battery. I don't, sadly, so y'all can say whatever y'all want in the comments. I'm still gonna do it this way. If you're not comfortable with doing it this way, then don't do it this way. We gotta take this off. So as you might be able to see, these poles wiggle now, so they're broken off. I don't know if you can see that. Actually, yeah, I can almost pull them all the way out, and I can actually push the electromagnet down with it. We're gonna need to retain these copper washers here. I've lost both of them. This one we're gonna pull this that way because that is a positive. Everything is a ground in here. This one has a dust cover, so we're gonna take that off. Let's grab those two like this, where I just saw it. Let's see, where are they? There's one. And let me grab the screwdriver. Where's my screwdriver? Where did I set it? There it is. The other one's all the way over there. Now, since our new one didn't come with these, I'm gonna save these here, so we're gonna reuse those. Now, this one, the nuts that held the poles on are 10 millimeter for the old one. Most of them are 1/2 inch. I'll take these. The bolts that are on this one are 10 millimeter as well, and they are through bolts. They have tapped holes, so there's no reason to have an extra wrench on hand. Go and pull both of those lines, and there's that. I'm gonna set that aside. Next, I'm gonna grab our new one. We're gonna take these off, but they don't need them because they'll actually get in the way and can cause rub problems or snag things. So that's why we are taking them off. There we go. So those are off. Now, what I'm gonna do is we have these. What I'm gonna put on there is I'm gonna put on, where are my washers? Or did I take them off? Yeah, here we go. Got my washers. I like putting extra washers. These have 2 retainers on them. I like put washers on there just in case. These are all the same style. So no matter what, they're the same style. It doesn't matter which way you put them on. Now for this new one, we're gonna go ahead and put our bolts back in to retain the switch here, or the solenoid, I should say. Sometimes it takes a second to find that hole. On this angle, there's a wire right here. So. there's that. Put that one in. Alright. Now we're going to take this one. I'll put that there. Take this one. Put that one there. So that means there is electrical connection. Now this one is kind of loose. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our pliers. These are snips. I don't want to use those. Give me a second. Well, I wanted to use my crimps, but I couldn't find my crimps that were big enough. Real quick, so I just grabbed a small pair of channel locks here. I mean, vice grips. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pinch that hose, that line, just a little bit. Might have made it too tight. We're gonna come in there with a flathead if it's too tight. There we go. There we go. That makes it tight, and that other one is tight, so we don't need to do anything to that. Now, we're gonna take a dust cover, put our dust, so this one is not gonna work with this solenoid. At least I don't think so. Maybe we'll get it on there. Nope. So dust cover does not work with this solenoid. That's fine. Most of them don't need dust covers. We're gonna put that on. Then we're gonna put this on. We're gonna take our washers that we saved because I don't have any more of these copper ones. Let me get my pliers again. And we're gonna. There's a little tiny tab on this thing that's keeping it from going down. Let's see if that goes down on there now. Not quite. Why did the new one not come with it? I have no clue. If anyone asked that question, I don't know why they didn't come with them. And no, I don't have any extras. Or I probably do, and I just don't know if I actually do have any extras. Alright, there we go. That worked out just fine. Now with this one, they are not 10 millimeters. These are ½ inch. And what we're going to do is this side. Here, actually, let's do it this way. I'll actually flip these around. So on this one, the collar will go up. And these little indentations here is for grabbing and making good connection. And we're going to put that on. We're going to switch over to a ½ inch socket. And we're going to put that on there. And there we go. That's on there nice and tight. Now we do the same to the other one. We're going to grab our collar. We're going to grab our other side here, which is this side. I'm going to put this down like so. And sometimes they don't want to go, but you can tap them down, just like so. Again, we put the serrated side down. Let's see if I can get it connected on there how I want it to. This one has a little lip in here, so sometimes you have to make them get those wires down almost all the way before you can put them on there. And you want to hold your wire, that way it doesn't snatch around. There we go. That's nice and tight. And I'm barely pulling the trigger. I got my tool set up on high. It just makes sure that these poles won't strip out. Next we're going to test it. So we have a problem here. So it seems like we're having a problem with our wires here. So that means something to do with these wires here we're having a problem with. We're going to check this. That's our fuel solenoid. I can hear it click. I'll check this one. That's also fuel solenoid. So we have something going on with the bowls here. So we're gonna have to figure that out. You can hear it clicking, but the electromagnet is disengaging. That is the electromagnet touching off, on, off, on, off, on, off. And the power is going through the lines to the motor, but the electromagnet's not staying closed and allowing electricity to flow from these 2 points. We're gonna do that, and I'll do a clip of the video when we get in there. Y'all have a good one. All right, guys, just to finish up from the video that we just did on the starter switch here, solenoid. Starter switch there, so starter solenoids there. What was happening is the battery has just enough charge to pull the electromagnet, but not enough to continuously pull the electromagnet and send the electricity to the engine. So each time the engine got connected, it was pulling too much power and disconnecting the starter switch, and that was moving so fast back and forth that it was going on the starter solenoid here. So that was the problem. The battery needs to be charged. This is a fairly new battery. He's been cranking on this thing, so it's probably just dead. So we're gonna hook up the charger to that, and that's everything. I hooked the jumper up and it fired right up with no problem. So we're gonna leave it on the charger overnight, and it'll be ready to go tomorrow. Y'all have a good one.